Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is m.rahusein from Class B English Education. Here, I want to speak of final test pronunciation practice. A successful English course should, in particular, help learners speak English accurately and fluently. Most English courses try to spread the language learning into four skills: reading, writing, listening, and speaking, which is okay if you have many years to dedicate to learn the language. However, if the student can demonstrate a good grasp of the speaking skill, that student will usually have good results with the other skill. Therefore, the most important concept for the language learning and the teacher is that the student must speak English and communicate throughout the lesson. In order for the teacher to help the student make progress, he or she must provide opportunities for the student speak in tune. The teacher must also speak clearly and listen attentively to what the students say. Okay, let's say, what does phonetic have to do with speaking English effectively? The term language has many different meanings. Listen to his the systematic creation and usage of symbol and sound is essential many factors of language. Each of these factors, the symbol or alphabet, and the corresponding sound is regulated through social convention differing from language to language. Many languages use sound which try to correspond to their alphabet. For example, in the Italian language, spelling and pronunciation go hand in hand. Consider the words animal, machine, and Italia. They all contain the letter, which is always pronounced in the same way. Now consider some English words: mark, make, man, and machine. They also contain the letter as far as spelling is concerned. But what about the pronunciation? Mark, make, man, machine. There are total of 4 as, but they are pronunciation differently. The International Phonetic Association, IPA for short, has created a series of symbols, the phonetic alphabet, which we can use the the pronunciation of this word. Each symbol represents one and only one sound, and with two dots after is along. The vowel sound of make is actually a double vowel or diphthong, make, and represented by a conspicuous symbol. Make men contain a vowel sound that we transcribe with a sort of curtil symbol, man. And finally, the I in the word machine is pronounced as a very weak, indicted sound represented by an upside down machine. Another problem from learning is that many letters in the spelling of English words are not pronounced at all. Consider our make. The A at the end is silent, so it does not appear in the transcription. Something similar happened in the word mark stroke. This may come as a surprise if you're from Scotland, Ireland, or the UAE or Canada. The R in the word is not pronounced at all in the conventional pronunciation that is reflected in usual British transcription mark. Consider this word, the noun sea, as either Mediterranean Sea, the verb to see, and the name of the letter C, or a musical note as it middle C. These words are pronounced exactly alike, therefore they have the same phonetic transcription, even though the spelling is quite different. Some more examples are the verb to be, the honey-making insect, B, and the second letter of the alphabet. Also a musical note, B like with tea that you drink, a tea that a golfer uses, and the letter used in spelling this word tea. As you can see, the phonetic symbol for the vowel sound in all of these words is followed by two dots. Some letters found in the spelling of word become superfluous in the phonetic transcription. For example, the letter X as effect is really combination of the two sounds K and C facts. The letter K followed by U as in queen in transcripts into phonetic by K and V queen. E hard C as in car transcript with K, but a soft C as is sent and is represented by an C send. Some combination of letter in the spelling, such as PH, ISH, and CH, actually represent a single sound. For example, the PH of pras has the sound of V face. And by the way, notice how the S in this word transcript. Some words are represented by symbols that do not correspond to normal letter of the alphabet. The initial sound of the word sheep, for example, is represented by a sort of secretor of sheep. For Chiha, as sheep, we find a combination symbol that begins with T sheep. Now, let's examine a complete transcription of one of our first example words machine. Only the initial M and the final N are normal letters of the alphabet. The three phonetic symbols in the middle may still look a bit strange to you, but the sound they represent a perfectly familiar machine. I hope that I have been able to demonstrate how a phonetic transcript can be used to indicate precisely the pronunciation of English words, and also to show you some of the way that the transcription can differ from the actual spelling of the word. Always bear in mind, however, that the transcription we use reflect just one variety of English, which most likely does not correspond 100% to the way any of us actually speak. So, why do we use it? Because the phonic alphabet provides teacher and student with a single common point of reference that we can all use for the complicated business of teaching and learning English. For this example, phonetic symbol is ow, how, house, brown, mouth. And thank you for watching my video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.